answers, another for writing daily booster notes. Some gist notes are there which makes you understand the concept, whatever we will learn in every day, that you should write in your booster notebook. So today's notebook is your booster notebook. I hope it is okay. You have to carry one more notebook every day, and notebook is notebook we say, but preferably use long book. Don't use those small diaries और 2023 की डायरी अगर किसी को आई है तो, और छोटे नोटबुक, वो सब यूज नहीं करना है. लॉन्ग बुक इज लॉन्ग बुक सो दैट यू गेट द फील ऑफ द एग्जाम फ्रॉम योर डे 1. ओके, राइट. नाउ यू मस्ट बी सेइंग कि ये क्या है, सीधा इंस्ट्रक्शन से शुरू हुए. दिस इज माय फर्स्ट डे हियर विद दिस टेक्नोलॉजी. आई हैव बीन टेकिंग classes since long here, but with this, so those who are watching online, even I am going to watch how this is looking, and Karthik and all those who have seen, it's good not to see it in a different way, right? Okay. Hello dear students, my name is CA Dipti Chheda, qualified in the year 2000. 99 I gave my CA final exam. I am not a cost accountant, I am a chartered accountant. Qualified in the year 99 November exam, 2000 January my result came, and I added 2 beautiful words in front of my name, CA Dipti Chheda. And since then, last 21 years I have been in teaching. Initially just in 2000 only, as the result came, within 15 days my engagement was fixed, married and came to Hyderabad from Nagpur, Maharashtra. And I practiced with the CA for 6 months. Didn't found it much lucrative. It is good to practice corporate, lot of options are there which we are going to discuss over the period. So from today onwards, you know, you have to broaden your vision, you have to widen your base. Hearty congratulations to each one of you sitting in the class. You have made an entry into this profession. It deserves a clap. Yes or no? What is foundation? It's a knock-knock. Whether it is a CA foundation or it is a CMA foundation or any foundation, it's a knock-knock that you have got an entry in this profession. CA, CMA, CS, sorry, I am used to talking with a common base. It's like exclusive CMA coaching we are giving. Just today is the introduction class. So whatever level you are doing inter-coaching, it's a wonderful, super base what you are building. Which floor we are at this building today? 3rd floor. What do you think? How many floors are there down? 3 minus 0. Huh? 3 plus 2, no? And we are at the 3rd floor. Then this building is having a solid foundation down, which we are not able to see. December 15th, I completed my CMA final batch. And there also I was teaching direct taxation, which is like this, at this level. So you all are here not to just learn direct taxation, income tax. You all are sitting in this classroom with a aim of what? Adding CMA in front of your names, right? And when you add that in front of your name, CMA Karthik, अभी तो कार्तिक का नाम मालूम है, आप सबके भी पता चल जाएंगे within 1 month. हाँ, so and Karthik is special, very special. I'll tell you why. तो CMA जब आप ऐड करोगे ना अपने नाम के साथ, okay? For that you have to clear 8 subjects of final. Correct or not? Yes, you all can say, you all can participate in my class. Anytime you can disagree. Anytime you can pause me, raise your hands and ask your doubts. It's never that till I am explaining, don't ask. After the class coming to me, please don't do that. Of course, that is also allowed. But income tax is such a dynamic subject. The moment I start teaching you something, if there's a doubt, you are not listening to what next I am saying. So make sure you are raising your hands and clearing your doubt. Sometimes the doubt converts into debate. Because the subject is like that. I am also studying every day 2 hours, and you will believe it or not, my last batch completed. Those who wrote the exam, Gayatri, Aditya, who are studying now in next room. For them I was teaching. अभी जिन्होंने January में exam लिखी ना, वो batch complete होके the whole January month I took to update the material. which you will get. It's not a material, it's a workbook where you get bit by bit concept, and then you reach to a stage where you become independent problem solver. Are you getting? So ask doubts. It is your right. I am not saying it's your birthright, but it is right now your right to ask doubts. And when the doubt gets converted into a debate, I'll stop you. I'll say, meet me after the class. We'll discuss. Let's not waste the whole class time. Okay? Right? So 8 subjects of CMA final, which any teacher last 21 years have been teaching. I can tell you any teacher is just a support. In your final, it is your self-study. 80% self-study, 20% best support of the teachers to push you, to give you the quality notes, but no spoon feeding. Inter, it is all spoon feed. Swallow the bite, खा जाके च्यू करके पूरा खत्म कर देना है उसको. 8 subjects of inter built up a superb base so that you flow in the final, get the degree and work very nice in the profession wherever you go. So this should be your everyday aim. I don't want you all to be narrow-mindedly sitting. क्यों बैठे हैं बस बैठे हैं. Easy नहीं है. It's not easy to sit on this wooden bench for 6 hours. There must be a 4th hour right now. 1:30 onwards you all are sitting. And one more class is there. So make sure you utilize every bit of the class. 110% you all are going to do it offline preferably. Online sir has given you option. Actually it should be like fixed. Offline will attend offline. Those who are doing it from Vizag, Guntur, all those students, they will do it online. It should not be a choice for you all, but sir is being good. Don't take that benefit, because when you see the teacher, when you meet every day and what learning is there, just attend 2 days. And live class तो फिर भी ठीक है. Those who think अरे ठीक है 1 day, no, we'll see the recording, we'll see. वो C कभी नहीं आता, SEE भी नहीं आता, SEA भी नहीं आता. So if you have paid the fees, get the worth of it, be committed to this profession. And if you are sitting here emotionally, नहीं पप्पा ने बोला CMA कर लेते हैं, नहीं अब 200 मिल ही गए फाउंडेशन तो कर ही लेते हैं, like that, then go for option B. Don't waste your time. You have some, because you all are at such a wonderful age, energetic age, जो करोगे वो हो जाएगा coming 5 years. But only 5 years. उसके बाद now you tell me, मैम आप भी थोड़ा CMA इंटर एग्जाम लिख लो, तो it's different, no? Teaching is different and writing the exam actually is different. So be very much focused with your goals. And it's not today is the first class. Every week ask yourself this question. Why I am going daily to Ships Academy? In my two-wheeler bus, क्यों जा रहे हैं, क्यों बैठ रहे हैं, why? Keep that why very clear and keep that why very strong also. ऐसे इतना hard, strong, confident you all should be when you walk out. You have all the concept and core knowledge of income tax. We will discuss many practical stories which has got no relevance for your exams, but which has got a superb relevance for your this articleship, practical side of working. Okay, this is situation, this is how. Because if you imagine, if I have to say someone, can I ask someone to please, अभी नहीं खोलना है दरवाजा, ऐसे ही बोल रही हूँ, can I ask someone to please go and open the door? You know, I'll say to a student whom I know, he will do it fast, yes or no? Or I'll say, okay, the one sitting in the top corner, mask के साथ, वो चश्मे डाल के, आप आ जाओ, मैं आपको सिखाती हूँ कि दरवाजा कैसे खोलना है. Are you getting what I'm saying? Will they teach you or will they pick up those who know the work? Let them the work fast. So when you go out from here, your communication skills, your confidence, your knowledge about the subject, everything should be outstanding and you can do it. Anyone doubting 1% on yourself, tell me the reason, I'll give you the solution. And in all this, आज का class यही है, introduction and instructions, eyes. So coming back to my introduction, I qualified in CA and I told you everything, but 12th class I got 63%, 10th class I got 67%, And the only reason of doing foundation at the age of 19 was everyone is doing, chalo hum bhi karte hain, and at least by that time the marriage will get delayed. 1995, those hamare zamane mein 19 to 20 the girls used to get married. So that was one of the reason I feel now, but where such a beautiful profession I landed, and I'm so happy. Years after years teaching and seeing, बाहर जिनके फोटो देख रहे हैं ना लास्ट ईयर के जो क्वालिफाइड सीएज है, वेंकटेश, प्रणव, श्रीनिवास, नदीम, all those students, ask sir, take their numbers and talk to them. I have seen them literally sitting on these benches from foundation to inter and then final, and now they are working in Philips India and I don't know what all companies, and with such wonderful packages. We not disclose all that here, but it's a true story. Go and talk to sir, take information. If you want all that for yourself, then you need to put in efforts without anyone's push or motivation. किसी के लिए नहीं पढ़ना, इमोशनली पेरेंट्स के लिए, टीचर्स के लिए. दीप्ति मैम बहुत अच्छा पढ़ाते हैं, आ जाओ टैक्स की क्लास में बैठ ही जाते हैं. अरे नहीं, बहुत रगड़ेंगे भी आपको. And the things which are not learnt are learnt by writing. So everything has to be in writing. To sink it, ink it. That's what we say. Write. So many times when we are confused also we write, no, automatically we get clarity. Yes? So take the first page of your book and write down the heading, I can do it. Enjoy today's class please. And if you have any queries now also you can speak up. And for few days can I ask, whenever I ask anything and you all respond with your name, so that I'll automatically get to know your names. Is it a nice way? Any other idea? Because I can't start, हाँ चलो एक और 12th कहाँ से की और बोलो. No. अभी वो ज़माना पुराना हो गया. Okay, right? So what you have written on the top of the book, first page, I can do it. Below that, CMA and your name in bold letters, and this you will put it in a nice sticker on your desk, on your dressing room, on your cupboard. बाल बनाते हो सबसे ज़्यादा तो वहाँ लगा दो. कपड़े चॉइस करने में बहुत टाइम लगाते हो तो कबर्ड के पास लगा दो. CMA दीप्ति छेड़ा, ऐसे आप अपने in front of your name add the degree and write it over there. I can do it. Okay? Question number 1. Every day you will be getting homeworks. And don't say all those reasons. 3 class है, costing में भी homework है, इसमें अब homeworks तो रहेंगे. You all are quite having lot of liberty over here to have the classes from 1:30. Otherwise, classes should be from 9:30 to 7 o'clock. Right or not? Taking into consideration like hall, IIT और उन सब की कोचिंग कैसी होती है ना, पढ़ाई भी यहीं, स्टडी आवर्स भी, वैसे भी कर सकते हैं. Shall we try with your batch? एक आवाज नहीं आ रही. हाँ, write down the first question. My top 10 goals. Write down. You will enjoy doing this exercise and you need not share this with your friends. Keep the gap so that you can write this I have done and this really works. When the students get the result and they tell me, हाँ, confidence सिर्फ बोलने से नहीं आता ना, confidence अंदर से feel करने से you get that. हाँ, so write down. Income tax का first chapter है. No, just these 15 minutes. हाँ, write my top 10 goals. I'm telling you the areas also. Write down. Career, comma, family. Just write down. Top 10 goals के नीचे ही एक साथ ही just write it down. Career, family, health. I dictate a lot of notes and I write it on screen. This I am not writing. So what did you write? Career, family, health, hobbies, charity, income, job, assets, which bungalow you want, which car you want, which what do you wristwatch you want to wear, which mobile phone, huh? And write all your goals in present tense. I am working in a company, I am earning 5 lakh rupees per month, I am doing this. Huh? Will you do this exercise? This is just an opening I have given. I have wonderful relationships with my mother. रोज लड़ते हो ना, मेरा बेटा भी आपके एज का है. He is also going to turn 21 now. Huh? So, like this, you write down. Okay? Leave this whole page to write down your top 10 goals. Okay? Next page, write down 5 reasons. 5 reasons why I want to do CMA. 5 reasons why I want to do CMA. एक्स्ट्रा सप्लीमेंट भी ले लेना. अभी तो पेज छोड़ दो, एक पेज छोड़ दो, आधा पेज छोड़ दो, जितना छोड़ना है. लीव इट. हाँ, दिस यू डू इट at home. Generally we do it in the class and we give 15 minutes for every question, but that much time we are not having. So leave it, and any doubt you have related to this, you ask me. Go to the third page now. What's your name? Gayatri. Every batch one Gayatri. Mas, anyone? Mas? Ashmita. Okay. Gayatri, you should write like this. I love Gayatri because. What are your 5 best qualities you feel you hold on to, you know, that are your core values? Okay. Ashmita, you write down, I love Ashmita because. Do it for yourself. This is called as self-love exercise. Karenge? Are you all hesitant to do all this, or you are finding it good? Good? Karo. I am to saying 5. If there are 6 qualities, do it. I love Dipti because she is hardworking. She prepares for 2 hours every day, even in spite of years of learning. She gives selflessly to students. When it is coming to giving, she will give selflessly to students. So like that, write down your top 5 values. अरे बंद करो झांका झांकी, दोस्त को उसका करने दो ना. बाद में दोस्त बहुत फ्रेंड है, बेस्ट फ्रेंड है, तो you discuss it out. Huh? Because this is the first thing you all should know. 5 top qualities of yourself. Because of that, you want to be with yourself. Next, write down after 5 lines, 5 things for which I take self-responsibility. Do you take self-responsibility for learning, for doing homework, for being present in the class every day, for having little more patience with your parents? थोड़ा सा, ज़्यादा, थोड़ा रोज. हाँ, I take self-responsibility. The moment you take self-responsibility, you know, you go higher than the situation. Tackle it in a different. Anger comes, frustration comes, crying many times before the class. Even I am coming, फिर wipe, फिर makeup, फिर class आ जाते हैं. Normal है. We are all having emotions and we are all having human beings. But we should take our own responsibility. Okay? So these are the 3 pages. इसके बाद के 10 pages छोड़ दो. ऐसे काफ़ी exercises करेंगे. Weekly once 15 minutes. Then every day I am going to teach you income tax. So leave 10 pages. चलो fast. 10 pages. हाँ, on 11th page write down abbreviations. I just repeat once. If anyone in the class is feeling, ma'am क्या बोले क्या, हर चीज repeat नहीं होगी, miss तो miss. Abbreviations are not a part of your final exam, but they are an important part of learning this subject called income tax. Huh? When you have studied accounts in foundation, you know the debit credit principles. So you will understand in a flow. Income tax you all are absolute raw at. So abbreviations के लिए 4 pages I want all of you to keep. Okay? Right? And in the abbreviations to start with, right now, write down IT Act. What is IT Act? Yes, write down Income Tax Act 1961. IT Act, that is Income Tax Act 1961, what we are studying now. Now those who have made income tax, they have gone. Yes or no? 1961. Then who is running the show now in India? Start now. It is should come up with all the discussions and doubts. Bolo. Who is running? Did you all watch the budget now given by Finance Minister? And do you know Adani's story? Recently what happened? They came up with what? हाँ? अभी दोस्त को बहुत ज्ञान दे दिया, अभी दीप्ति मैम को थोड़ा ज्ञान दो. Everything you should talk directly, shoot in, and 1% if you hesitate, मैम को बोलेंगे और गलत है तो when I am asking a question, trust me, as a teacher, I am never asking to check your knowledge. I am here to equal knowledge. But when I am asking you questions, I want all of you to dive deep in your thoughts and then shoot out the answer. Do you know what happened recently with the Adani case? Yeah, please, can you say? When I say, sit down. मेरी क्लास में सिर्फ मैं ही खड़ी होती हूँ, वो भी कभी कभी. अब तो वो भी पॉसिबल नहीं है इसके साथ. Otherwise, I used to enjoy going around the class, looking into your notebooks, and I check the notebooks also sometimes. हाँ, homework सिर्फ ऐसे ही दोस्त की बुक से बोल रहे हैं या खुद की बुक से बोल रहे हैं? So no one should get up in my class, sit comfortably. When you answer, can you please answer with your name? So by that way I'll come to know all your names. Okay? Yeah. Varun, say. Huh. Then? Huh. So what did they do? Very good. What do you mean by FPO? What is that? You are giving answer to a different question, dear. What is that? IPO is what? Dekho. These are the terms which will be used somewhere in income tax. Exam may no full form get an 5 out of 5 marks. No. But you should know all. What is this? Initial public offering. Is my writing clear on the screen? ये अच्छी नहीं है. This is a disadvantage for me, and what is the advantage for you all? You will be very attentive, क्योंकि दीप्ति मैम बोर्ड भर देंगे तो कुछ नहीं समझेगा, तो बेटर है कि लिख लो. So initial public offering is the first issue of a public company. Okay, right. What is FPO then? Because Adani actually came up with an FPO. What was FPO? Very good. Follow on public offering. Follow on public offering. Adani's existing company, if they want more capital, can they issue more shares? Then some of you may be thinking, ma'am, more shares? No, it's a right share. Right shares are given to existing shareholders. Only existing shareholders. Okay, you are all my existing shareholders. If I issue additional shares only to you all, it's a right issue. When I issued first time shares to them, what was it called? IPO. I am just not giving you any definitions. I am giving you the meaning terms. 2-3 days you should open up and you should learn these terms of income tax. Then you will enjoy. 2 hours class also will not come to know it is over. So what is IPO? Initial public offering. And after that, next time also, I want people to come and invest my company, but not only existing shareholders. I don't want to make it right issue. I want everyone to participate. What will I come up with? FPO. Follow up public offer. Follow on public offer. Clear? Now the story, I think law sir will tell you better, because it has got all the D's, how they went for an FPO issue, and before the price bands are there, से नीचे issue नहीं करना है, but price went down, then they have withdrawn the issue. How issues are undersubscribed, oversubscribed, journal entries are there, you all must have studied. Next time you see a paper ad in the newspaper, knowledge is not restricted to the knowledge is there everywhere. And I feel even though a lot of news come in Google and all these and all, the best is the, I don't know, it has got a different impact. So at least if you can spare 5-10 minutes, अब मैम सुबह तैयार होके आने में ही टाइम नहीं है तो न्यूज़पेपर कहाँ पढ़े, तो ठीक है, आफ्टरनून, इवनिंग, नाइट, there are no schedules. I know students who have brought excellent result by studying full night. There are students who wake up at 3 o'clock and study. Everyone is having their own strategy. तो अभी जो 10 पेजेस लिखा है ना, वो भर भर के खुद को जानेंगे. To know your own strategies, your own plus point, and when you use that, no, bring awesome results. Everyone is having that plus point. Okay, right? So did you get these observations? Now, we are studying this act called as Income Tax Act 1961. Those people have made it in 1961, and you all know act is a bare act. Act is the bare act. How you have the Companies Act and PF Act and gratuity and all that. Partnership Act 1932 you all have studied in law. Now to run that act properly, we have income tax rules, IT rules, income tax rules, which came in 1962. 1962. You know what are income tax rules? I will say, oh, if your turnover. Acha, any term, because I teach final also, I teach other subjects, sometimes I use the term in the flow. Till you don't know that term, no, ask me. Huh? Sure? And like, no one is asking the, मेरे को नहीं मालूम ये term turnover कुछ तो होगा, सबको मालूम है, ऐसे नहीं है. कोई doubt छोटा नहीं है, कोई बड़ा नहीं है. You have a doubt, you ask. So, if I say simply, if your turnover exceeds 1 crore, no, you have to get your books audited by a chartered accountant. Turnover, you all know? What is it? Huh? Sales. Sales is your turnover minus returns. Your net sales is your turnover in income tax. If I say just your books of accounts, you should maintain. So now Ashmita, no, is going down. And next stationery shop is there. He gets 2-3 diaries. I said, okay, what is this? She said, Dipti ma'am, आपने बोला ना turnover crore से exceed हो रहा है, तो maintain the books. So she is maintaining small books. Have you studied how to maintain main ledger, subsidiary ledger, journal? One is the cash book, another is ledger, another is your day book. Followed? Started maintaining the ledger. I said, no, not this way. This way you have to maintain. So what is, I am going to give you a lot of examples. What is act saying? What is act saying? Act is saying maintain books of accounts. Get it audited if your turnover exceeds 1 crore. Rule 6F is there. Just a rule name, no need to learn the rule name. But rule 6F is there. It is saying, okay, maintain these books. If you purchase above 50 rupees, take bill from them. Have you seen business people taking bill? How many of you are driving two-wheeler and it is the name of your firm? Firm के नाम से गाड़ी है. अरे अभी बोल दो मैं income tax office से नहीं हूँ. It happens no? People take in the name, फिर पापा बोलते हैं अरे कभी तो पेट्रोल भराओ तो बिल तो ला लिया करो. So have you seen, you go to Begum Bazaar, get a stationery for your firm, for your business firm, and you need a bill. Normally we don't insist on bill. One kacha chitta is enough where they write the total, we pay the cash and take it. So the rules are explanations to the act. Rules are saying maintain the books, maintain sale bill book with serial number. That's an actual sale bill book. Have you seen any sale bill book? It's always pre-numbered, 232, 233, it is because it has to be like that. Otherwise morning I told to him, look at the counter and that time 230 bill tak bana tha. If bill numbers are not there, 5-6 bills, he will make the sale and put the money in his pocket. Not like that. And tear the bill. Are you all getting or not? So the simple thing is, sale bill should be pre-numbered, purchase bill should be there. If you are a doctor, you need to maintain the medical history register of your patients. Like this. Now, what is Income Tax Act? It's inherent. What is income tax rules? Support to the act. Clear? Just the terms are clear to you? So, like this, we will be doing many abbreviations. Add on the next one, CBDT. CBDT. Yeah, say. DT is direct taxation. तुक्का लगाने में तो हम इतने माहिर हैं ना. पूरा बोल दो. Central Board of Direct Taxation, taxes, we call it direct taxes. Central Board of Direct Taxes, CBDT. CBDT is a council. Like 12 members will sit in the Ministry of Finance and they will govern the income tax. You know what is govern? Have you seen, you go to Sanstha and all, it is like 1,000 members are there. Agrasan Samaj or Gujarati Samaj, like this, any Samaj or Sanstha, if you know, there are around 1,000 members. So 1,000 members participate in the work of the trust? No. TTD. It's a huge trust, no? Who are trustees? Managers of the trust. What is the work of a trustee? To manage the funds, what are coming by prasad and laddu and other aarti and darshan, and use it in a proper way. Are they doing the accounting? No, they have accountants. Are they managing every day the affairs and sitting on counters? No, they are monitoring. They have their meetings. Okay, this much fund came and this is going and all. All clear to all of you? Like you are there at your home and now because you are taking coaching hardly, but your parents sit in a month and they manage all the budget. Okay, this month this is, right or not? That's in a layman's example. So, Income Tax Act is running in India by these top council members. They are called as Central Board of Direct Taxes. Chairman is there, Vice Chairman is there, members are there from different boards. Then we have CBDT. I will also copy from. क्या लिखा आपने? हाँ, कभी-कभी copy भी करती है ना. Central Board of Direct Taxes. Earlier I used to write on a plain sheet on screen. अब तो सर ने देख लिया मेरी writing बहुत खराब है. Line पे लिखो. Okay. Next is civic. What is civic now? Central Board of Indirect Taxes. What is indirect taxes? GST and customs. These are indirect taxes. Abhi I'll tell you in the next. It's just to write the full form. Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. And GST also write down the full form. Goods and Service Tax. Okay, till here it is clear. Anyone is having any doubt? Ask there at the back, last there. पीछे, आपके पीछे. जाग रहे हैं, क्लास में है, समझ में आ रहा है? This side. All clear? Right, chalo. So, CBDT is governing the direct tax in India. CIBIC is also a board. CIBIC is also a board, Central Board of Indirect Taxes, who manages the GST part in India. And what is GST? Goods and on what it is levied? When you sell goods or you are giving services. So now, as I said, we'll keep 4 pages for this. Today's homework is you find all the details for this and come. Don't just say the full form, find out all the detail. You will love this discussion. It will be very helpful. Because in the TDS chapter, if I teach you all this, SEZ का ना ये है, ECS का ये, तो what is ECS? That time we should not spare time. That time we'll go fast. So right now, SEZ, FTZ, EOUs, EEZ, and we have SEZ in Hyderabad, uska naam and all that. Okay? More abbreviations we will be writing. So 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page. Leave. And now we start with our booster notes. What are booster notes? Running notes where we will write the concepts. Income tax is easy. It's not because I am teaching. It is easy, but it is very vast. Honestly, I am saying it is vast. So many times you will understand the concept, but to recollect now and then you will have to study it in different way. Sometimes you listen audio, sometimes you just go through these flowcharts. नहीं तो पता चला by the time we go to business head and capital gain, you have forgotten the basics. So you should have some gist notes. And in the second notebook, we will be solving all the question answers. Okay? So now what I am teaching is, today is the base class, I am just explaining few things you need not write. Put your pens down and listen carefully. Whenever we talk about taxes, what do you mean by taxes? The money what we pay to government. Government चलेगी कैसे? हमारे पैसे से. Like if we are in Hyderabad, if we are staying in our house, we are paying municipal tax. Then shop and establishment में we pay PT, profession tax. So like that, whatever taxes you pay, they are going to government fund. Central government, state government, they have their beautiful rules. How they are going to divide the taxes. Income tax, the whole money goes to the central government, right? Now, taxes can broadly be divided into two kind of taxes, direct taxes and indirect taxes. One of the very important theory question, everything is given in your material. Today is first class, so I told you, sir, not to put it on the screen, otherwise वो technical हो जाता है, पढ़ते जाएंगे उससे. चल, let us discuss now. Why do we call this direct tax? Because on my income, I am paying the tax to government. Yes or no? On my income, I am paying the tax to government. That's why it's called as what? Direct taxes. So what is the direct taxes in India right now? Income tax. Anyone reading an old book, you will find gift tax and wealth tax and all that is abolished. Only one kind of direct tax. On my own income, I will pay the tax, that is direct tax. Indirect tax in India is in the form of GST. And why is it called indirect tax? Can you come up a little louder and clear that the whole class should? Government. Different. Okay? Yes, it is going via to someone. So ultimately, can I say all the taxes are borne by consumer? When I am purchasing this digital pen for 4,000 rupees, I am saying this is for 4,000 rupees inclusive of GST. Am I bearing the GST? Yes. But am I paying 4,000 में say 400 GST to GST department? I am paying it to the stationery wala. He is paying it to the wholesaler from which he is, जहाँ से HP का पेन लेके हैं. Wholesaler is paying it to the manufacturer. And everyone is paying part tax to government. That all you will study now again in GST's introduction. I'm just giving itna sa and then I'll stop GST part. Are you getting? Because we have to do income tax right now. But when taxes are going indirectly, whenever you sell the goods in India, you have to charge GST, but you are not paying it to government. And you know, everyone, GST is called as multiple point tax because everyone is paying part tax. How? That's a full 1.5 hour lecture. Followed or not? Okay, one more example to make it clear. Why is it called indirect? On your fees, say you have paid GST. You are bearing the GST on your fees, but you have paid to Prasad sir. Sir is collecting from you and paying to government. So when the taxes are going indirectly to the government, these are called as what? Indirect. Say I am using this water bottle and it's imported. Not imported in तो मंगा लिया हमने कहीं से, थाईलैंड से, तो कस्टम ड्यूटी पे किया. हाँ, आई हैव पेड कस्टम ड्यूटी ऑन दिस. Am I paying the custom duty to the custom duty department? I am paying it to the shop from where I have purchased. They are paying it if they have imported and so on. So when the taxes are going to government indirectly, it is called as indirect tax. As a student, as a teacher, we have taught VAT. To know little bit of history में taxes की. Value added tax. वो सिर्फ goods पे लगता था. फिर service tax. Service tax was levied only on services. But now the problem was if you go for haircut and hair coloring. Haircut is a service? Yes or no? And hair coloring is a service? Come sale of that bottle, no, L'Oreal का bottle ही 800 रुपए का आता है. So goods are also given, no, to give your vehicle for servicing. They do vehicle servicing, but with that, do they oil change karo, brake liner change karo? So are they giving you selling some parts also? So you know earlier what used to happen, if you give your vehicle for servicing, on the parts what they have changed, they used to charge VAT. And then on the services, job work, jo vehicle ki cleaning, polishing, they used to charge GST. Service tax. Now it's all combined. Whether you sell goods or whether you give services or whether it is combo. I'll give you only coaching service. I'll give you my books with coaching. I'm selling you books of income tax. And service of teaching also. Got it? So GST is goods and service tax. Rest you will study in that subject. Coming back to our subject, that is income tax. Whatever income you earn, on that you have to pay income tax. Okay? And there's a hierarchy. Someday I'll show you the flow chart where it is like Ministry of Finance is again divided into two parts. CBDT, they are looking after all the officers, commissioners and all are looking after direct taxes. And CIBIC, they are looking after indirect tax. Until now, any doubt? Then let us go for the last part for today. On my income, I have to pay tax. Who am I called? थोड़ा 2 मिनट मुझे भी ब्रेक चाहिए ना, आपको ज़्यादा कुछ लिखना नहीं. इसमें कितने एस से कितने ही है देख लो, स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक मत करना. Seriously, I am saying SSC की स्पेलिंग करे तो कितना बुरा लगेगा आंसर शीट. Yes or no? ASS, ESS. What is that? Who is SSC? A person who is liable to pay tax. I told you on my income, I have to pay tax. It's a direct tax. So who am I? SSC. If my son is minor, till he was minor, but he is a musician, he is having income from talent. Can we ask minor, thoda return sign karo, tax pay karo? No. Minors, who will take care? Parents, guardian. So can I say I am a representative SSC for my son? Another term I added. Okay. Now I and she, both of us are owning a property. Okay, sisters. But fight is going on. She is saying complete property is mine and complete property. In between we are getting rental income. Listen to the case. Is my speed fast or fine? Fine, all of you? So both of us are getting rental income and court case is going on. You are saying I am the owner, I am saying I am the owner. Department is saying, okay, whoever it is, you have got rental income, no, pay the tax. Saying, why should I pay? I am not still the owner. She thinks she will not pay. Will the department wait? अच्छा ठीक है, जाओ अभी 4-5 साल केस चलेगा, then come and then pay the income tax. Huh? So then I am called as SSC in default. You know what is by default? Abhi tak it's not decided I am the owner or she is the owner, but rental income I am keeping. Then am I said to be SSC in default? Out of the income, pay the tax to government. Let the court case go on. Correct or not? So how many types of SSC we have learned? SSC, person who is liable to pay tax for himself. Then when you are representing someone, that movies, then I will talk a lot about Bollywood, but last time the last batch didn't enjoy because they were all into Tollywood and I was into, I am into Bollywood. Telugu नहीं आता तो आप ना मेरी बुराई कर सकते हो code language में. Akshay Kumar's movie you all have seen, no? Oh, which one? Oh, dog wala? Entertainment. Dog is owning, no? Can he go to the department, sign his return, pay the tax? So Akshay Kumar is called as what? It's not only for minors. So many movies we see the person who is the owner of the property is of unsound mind. Or physically he is impaired, he is not able to see. और कोई movie का example बोलो ना. अरे बोलो, सबके साथ share करना. हाँ? Another movie? No, you can share. Movie name we are always interested. Huh? So this is the case. Clear to all of you? So whenever we represent someone who is lunatic, unsound mind, physically not fit to sign and all, we are said to be representative. So many times I thought I paid my tax, but I got a notice from the department. No, you have paid 60,000 tax, but your income is more and you have to pay more tax. Then I am said to be called what? Again, SSC in default. I paid 60,000 tax in full and final settlement. अब ये कोई rectification discount का chapter थोड़ी है. Discount के chapter में पढ़ते हैं ना? In 100 rupees bill, you pay 80 rupees in full and final settlement, 20 rupees put in discount. I paid 60,000 tax to department. Department is saying no, your income is more. Will not allow this expense and 80,000. So for 20,000 they gave me demand notice. Term for all of you. What is demand notice? See, you will not understand. ऐसे ऐसे करके रोज 15-20 term आपके दिमाग में घुस जाएंगे. What is demand notice? चालान. चालान भरे हैं कभी RTO का? हाँ, signal cross की. So you all know what is चालान, no? Government चालान. So like that, income tax also has a चालान. So they will give you an order, demand notice, that within 1 month you pay tax. If I am not paying tax, who am I? SSC in. And this year they made a major amendment. Earlier it was, last year every year's tax you pay, if it is excess, refund will come. Refund is the excess tax what is given back, and if it is less, they will charge more. Demand and refund. From this year they said, if the tax is more, no, they will hold the refund and they will adjust. What do you mean by budget now? Coming to the next, SSC हो गया. अभी budget क्या है? सर आपको मटेरियल देंगे, उसमें सब ये. I am very bad at reading and teaching, कि एक लाइन पढ़ के पढ़ो. What do you mean by budget? शॉपिंग के लिए जाते हो, बजट बनाते हो या नहीं तो पता चला मम्मी एक जीन्स और टी शर्ट लेना है और 2-3 ऑफर में अच्छे थे तो खरीद लिए. पहले यू गो इन बजट, नो. हाँ, लिटिल स्कीम इज गुड तो 2 टी शर्ट एंड 1 जीन, दैट इज एक्सेप्टेड, नॉट मोर देन दैट. Hey, you all know what is budget? The plan we make. So on 1st of February, the finance minister is giving budget. I am talking about last year now. So this last year's budget must have, this year's budget when it was given? 1st Feb 23. Now let us go back 1 year. 1st Feb 2022 also budget came. That budget gave some amendments in the Income Tax Act 1961. Can we follow 1961 Act now as it is? Yes or no? Cannot follow. Why we cannot follow 1961 Act? Then I will be saying I used to fill up 4 liters of petrol in 100 rupees and 1 week मेरी गाड़ी चलती थी. रोज क्लास आना जाना. Seriously, it's a true story. Those act we cannot follow now. When we are following Income Tax Act according to the timings and scenario, we want to make add-ons. We want to delete few things. The recent add-on is online incomes are also taxable. People are not coming to India, but from London they are giving music coaching to me and they are earning huge. Should they pay tax in India? Through online gaming portal, PUBG and all this, ये सब foreign से है ना? The whole money is going out of India. From this year now, PUBG income is taxable. अभी के budget में, all gaming's income are taxable at what? 30%. Absolutely okay if you are just listening and if you are not able to recollect. After 10 days only you will understand 50% of the budget speech which came now better. Right now, what is budget? It's a plan and changes, amendments, additions, deletions in the act. When does it come? 1st February 2022. Who presented it? Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Then it is approved by both the houses of Parliament. Then when it is approved by President, it becomes what? Finance Act 2020 for your syllabus, for your exam. Which Finance Act is applicable? Not 23. 23 is applicable for business people, but for exam. 22, and always income tax follows financial year. Financial year starts from which date? You all are very smart and keep responding like this in chorus. मेरे वॉइस के साथ ऑनलाइन रिकॉर्डिंग में आप सबकी वॉइस आनी चाहिए. 1st of April 2022 financial year starts and it ends on. This is the financial year for you all, for your exam. What is the financial year? 22-23. This is also called as previous year. Why previous year? Whatever you earn in 22-23, March 23 will close now, and after 22-23, I will go and pay the tax on my income. Not clear to some of you looking blank? Listen, I am earning in 2023 all my income from coaching, from my share trading, ये वो अब कितनी income वो सब अभी मत पूछो, first day आज, पर समझ में आ रहा है. I will earn the income throughout the year. 31st March 23 my year is over. Then 31st July 2023 I'll go to my CA and file my return. Actually I am a CA, I am not filing my return. Can't be an expertise in all the field. Let them do the work. ये कॉलम में क्या लिखना है उसमें, है ना, आप सबको पढ़ाना है ना. मैं मेरी वर्कबुक पे काम करती हूँ उतना ज़्यादा. आप वर्कबुक भरोगे ना मेरे साथ? Followed or not? So now for the financial year, whatever you earn, you pay the tax in the next year. That next year is called as what? Assessment year. Why is it called as assessment year? Because you assess your income. Dipti Chheda is assessing the income on 31st July. What did I earn in 22 and 22? Okay, this is my income, this is my tax. I already paid this much advance tax, all. and let me pay the tax. So whatever I earn in the financial year, I am paying the, assessing my income and paying the tax in the next year. That next year is called as what? Assessment year. Why is it called as assessment year? You are assessing your income now, and this financial year is also called as previous year, because when 1st April say assessment year will start, the earlier year will become what? Previous year. चलो अभी का एक्ट जो आया ना, फिनेंस एक्ट 2023, इसके लिए प्रीवियस ईयर कौन सा होगा? 2023 टू मार्च 24. फिर असेसमेंट ईयर कौन सा होगा? 24 to 20. This is not relevant for you all, just an example. So what is the financial year applicable for you all? 22-23. Assessment year 23. Which year's income we'll see, financial year or assessment year? When we will check that and calculate the tax? Assessment year. But of course you pay the tax in part. Why? What is TCS? What is TDS? All these terms we'll discuss tomorrow. Till here is it clear to all of you? Huh? Why do they give the budget in 1st February? You know, it's like open for everyone. And they keep on assessing कि कैसे work out होगा. And you know, listen dear students, one thing you all should be very clear. All the amendments which comes in Finance Act 2022, they are not applicable from 1st April 23. There are some changes for which they also need time, no? Instruction manual, you buy a mobile phone, a thick instruction manual comes. So they need time to make guidelines and all. So many times they say, okay, this is applicable WEF. अभी क्या है? क्या पता, सब दीप्ति मैम थोड़ी पढ़ाते हैं. हाँ? We started late, otherwise I had decided to little extra today, but I am stopping now. I have next law class fast. WEF is what? With effect from 1st July 2022. Okay, what is the financial year? 22, 23. What is assessment year? But some changes, instead of April 22, can I bring it from July 22? I need some time for people to digest. What? I'll give a nice example tomorrow. Recently 194R is added, and I talk sections at inter-level. The more sections you enjoy learning, I am saying pressure nahi. The more you enjoy learning and you write it in your answer sheet, that is like 3D, 5D makeup. My workbook is having lot of gaps. Header, footer, kal jawab dekhogi. So many things you have to write it. Followed or not? So the more makeup you do here, your answer sheet will be very neat. And if you just sit idle, कोई दोस्त है ना उसकी बुक से xerox कर लेंगी तो marks भी दोस्त को ही मिलेंगे, आपको नहीं, है ना? Right? One more thing, many students ask me, you all, no one asked me, what is calendar year then? We are talking about financial year, ये calendar year क्या है? January to, they follow it in US. My friend, she is in France, they follow June year ending. An executive finance director in a pharmaceutical company, chartered accountant. There they do June year ending. So every country is having their own this thing. In India we follow which year? Financial year, starting always from but if I start my business on 1st August 22, ये एग्जाम में MCQs में आ चुका है. मैम आज पहला दिन है, आपने सिलेबस नहीं बताया, आपने पेपर पैटर्न नहीं बताया. So we will learn syllabus. Today we started 15 minutes late, so I missed out on syllabus, and paper pattern I am not going to discuss only. Questions I'll tell you. You get theory questions, you get practical questions, you get MCQs for 20 marks and fill in the blanks and all that. That is okay. So one of the question asked in one of the exam was, I started my business on 1st August 2022. What is my financial year? 2022 to 23 wrong. Because when you say 2022, it starts from 1st April. What is my financial year? For the new business, fast, we are late. All know it, I am telling you, opening up होने की. After 10 days ना ऐसे literally झगड़ना कि मैं आंसर दे रहा हूँ. My financial year is starting from the day I start my business, the day I incorporate my company, till 31st March 2020. Okay, I decided to retire and leave for London. मैं नहीं जा रही लंदन, मैं यही हूँ, मैं आपको पढ़ाऊंगी ना. So 30th September 22 को no, I am leaving India permanently to go and settle in London. What is my, I'll make you write tomorrow, remind me, सब exam MCQ के लिए ज़रूरी है. So what is my financial year? I left for London on 30th September. Can the department say, ma'am, it's just September 22, go bye. You know, please come next year in July 23, come to India and pay the tax. Will they wait? If you don't show the tax clearance certificate, you are not allowed to leave India. जा रहे हो तो tax pay करके ही जाओ फिर. Tell me, what is my financial year? 1st April or August? ये दोनों किस केस ही अलग है. ये तो न्यू बिजनेस स्टार्टेड. आई एम तो लीविंग नाउ. आई एम इन इंडिया, born and brought up. Now I am leaving. Now 1st April to, this is my financial. Government is saying whatever you have earned from April to September, pay the tax. And got it? So I'll make you write this tomorrow. As we start the class, I'll put up the screen, write these examples, and don't worry about the definitions and explanation. All that is there in the workbook. Who is SSC, types of SSC, person. Tomorrow we will see who is the person who is liable to pay the tax. So all explanation clear? Will you write the abbreviations? Not just only the abbreviations, the detail. What are the benefits of SEZ? What is the SEZ in Hyderabad? What are the benefits of doing business and all? Why all software companies are located over there? Search as much information I am telling you. Yesterday I talked with my sister's son. He is a VP in Deloitte. Says, however good qualified students are coming, overall skills, communication skills and lot of wide knowledge is. To go ना थोड़ा basket अपना बड़ा करके जाओ. And then when I am taking interview, I will say, Arey, what is the quality in you? Why should I select you for this job? This whole class is having the degree. Why should I select you? Don't answer me this question, dear students. Answer this to yourself. And fill up all those pages. Write as much as you want. You need not share it with anyone. If you have any doubt, ask me. Sorry for sir also that we are closing now little late today. Okay? That's all for today. Thank you. See you all tomorrow in income tax class. Right.